Hello everyone, how are we all? I'm covered all around me by all my little crystal bits. So I wanted to come on to do this little live for you all to kind of show you all the things that like I sell and that I make, because I get loads of messages all the time, people asking me about all the crystal stuff I sell, but sometimes it's hard to explain it all in a message, and then I send people to a picture. So I just thought if I come on and done a live and talked about everything and showed you everything, then it might just be a little bit better, mightn't it? So that's what I've decided to do, just to come on and do like a little live, just going through all the different types of crystals that I sell, all the different types of stuff that I do, and then you can answer any questions and then also give you some little offers as well. I thought that might be the best way, so let's get ready. And as we go through, if you've got any questions, drop some questions into the comments if you do come up with any. So I'm not going to go too much in depth into crystals, but I will talk about all the different types of things. Oh my God, everything's surrounding me. I've got too much. So I'll start with crystals to start with. So I have little packs of like chakra stones, and I've got 2 different types, and they can contain all the 7 chakras of crystal that relates to each chakra in the pack. So as you can see, it's got 7 crystals, and then it's got like a little bit of an explanation on the back. And I sell these little crystal packs. They're both the same, just like so there, and they have each crystal relates to each chakra in the body. So if you know, we got these 7 main chakras, so we've got the 2, and it gives a little bit of an explanation for them. So they're like the main ones, and they sell out quite well normally, because people like, it's like you get 7 crystals in a pack with those ones. Now the bigger ones, they're a £5. These are all offers for today, by the way, just for today. So the bigger packs are on offer for £5, and the smaller packs are £3. So you get all your crystals in them as well. While we're on chakras, I've got these chakra candle sets. And I've only got one of these. So each candle relates to each one of the chakras, and it's got a little different scent and oil in it that relates to that chakra as well. I might as well do chakras as one as we go through. So they're all there. So they're like your main crystals. You know, you've got your 7 chakras. You've got a crystal that relates to each chakra in the body, different colours that relate to it, and that's what these are all about. These are all about use them. So you can use them by placing them on a chakra, by holding them in your hands, by using one at a time. You don't have to use them all together, but they come together as a pack, as a 7. What shall I move on to next? So I do key rings. I've put everything on like a little stand. Don't know who I think I am. I think I'm on QVC. You know when you watch QVC and they're like, I need someone to like zoom in, don't I? But my hand's got to be like that when they zoom in. It's always someone's hands in the way, isn't it? What is that all about? So I might as well pull this little thing up. Something fell off there. So I just thought I'd bring this up. QVC, hello. So we've got key rings on this side. So we've got an amethyst, a clear quartz, and a citrine, and these are like rough crystals. So you have different crystals. You have like rough ones, and then you have polished crystals, and these are like the rough style crystals, and they come in amethyst, clear quartz, and citrine. Really good. I have an amethyst on my keys, on my car keys. Not that I ever use my car anymore, but it's on there. So that's what they are, and they're 5 of them ones, and they're like your rough crystals. And you've just got 2 smaller crystals here. We've got an opalite and a dark green jade. They're just smaller ones, but as you can see, they're more like the polished ones, and they're more like the rough crystals. The candles are 7 for the last set. It's the last set, so they'll just be 7. And then as you can see up here, hope that helps. These are pendants. Now they are, what's on my hand there? So I've got smoky quartz, amethyst, why has my mind gone blank? Black obsidian, clear quartz, rose quartz, and lepidolite. Now these can be put onto key rings. These can be put onto like a chain. All the chains are like vegan cord chains, and that's what they're all for. So they're like your rough crystals, as you can see. I'll try and come a little bit closer so you can see. So smoky quartz, amethyst. You've got your black obsidian, which is your protection one. Your smoky quartz is a protection as well. Your amethyst is for your third eye. It's a really good calming stone. You've got your rose quartz, which is for your heart chakra, and then you've got your lepidolite, which is good for emotions and things like that. So they can all be put onto a keyring. They can't really be added to a bracelet because they are quite big, but they can be added to a chain, which is like these ones. Here's some I made earlier. So there's some on there as well. As you're going through, if you've got questions, if anything catches your eye, give me a shout, because most of these, it's only one of everything. I've got a few of the keyrings, but all these are just one-offs. Like they're one, once they're gone, they're gone. So yeah, you've got a few crystals that I've made into pendants there. So I feel like I'm on QVC. I've got Disney music on in the background. I don't know what's become of me. So they are on there. So they are the main chain type ones, but you can have any. I've got different so I've got tons of different pendants in here, and I mean like tons of different pendants, and these pendants are like the bullet style pendants, so they're like this style pendant, and they can be added to necklaces, keyrings, bracelets, and everything like that, or you can just add the pendant on their own. So I've got like bullet point ones, and then I've got like heart-shaped ones as well. So hopefully you can see that. And they've all come in different, I mean, there's hundreds, well, there's not hundreds, but there's about 40, 50 of these here. So they're like the bullet style ones. Can't even hold one up. And they can be placed onto a necklace, onto a bracelet. So as you can see on this one, I've popped one on a bracelet here. So that's what they look like when they're attached to the crystal bracelet, like on a point. Or they can be added to a necklace, like this one is as well. So you can either have the point, can be on a bracelet, can be on a necklace, but you can also have it added to a keyring as well, along with charms. So there's different ways of this is a way of you putting your crystals together as well. If you have got crystals, you can make them into so many different things. What I'll do is I will pop a picture up, because there's so many different ones in there. I'd be here all night lifting them all out, wouldn't I? But there's so many different ones that can be added onto different things. You can add them to a keyring, so you just go on there like a rough keyring was, but it'd have one of the points on the end. I'm just offering. So gone chakras, gone keyrings. You can also buy tumble stones, and you can get these from shops around in town as well, but I don't think anything's open. So I've got loads of different like basic tumble stone. I don't want to turn it because they'll all fall out, but loads of different tumble stones. So your tumble stones are your smaller crystals, and they're like your polished ones. So you've got like these types, so like polished, all different ones. And I've got different ones that relate to different things. Those tumble stones could also be put into little cages like that, and made into like keyrings as well, into like keychains or into necklaces. You can also add a cord to that. And then I have a few where I'll like take them out and then I'll replace them with another crystal, so I might not need that crystal anymore, so I'll pick this crystal up and then I'll pop it back in. It's like a little basket that they live in. I love that. I always make keyrings out of them because they're quite good for keyrings. Put that back in there before I lose it. Always lose everything. So remember, if you've got any questions as I'm going through, just ask away if there's anything that you need any answers to. And then you've got your different type of crystal chip bracelets. Now, these are all made to order. So I make these specified to what people ask me about. Now, these are all single crystal ones, just meaning that they've only got one crystal along the whole way. These ones are on offer today, £5 for any of the single ones, if there's anything that you like the look of on there. And then there's also, as I said, you can get ones with a charm on, any type of charm added on, or you can get more than one crystal on a bracelet. So if you look at these ones, these have got more than one crystal added on. Now these are just ones I've made up when I just sometimes sit there and like make some up, but so if you like one of them, obviously you can have them, but most of the ones, and everything's normally made to order. People will get in touch and say that they want a certain crystal to do with a certain thing. And then you can also get, now I've sold one of these, so there's only 6 left. I know there's 7 chakras, but obviously I've sold one, so there's 6 left. So these are the chakra pendants. So they relate to the chakras with the related crystals. And you can see it's got like the chakra patterns on. and they're the crystals that relate to each chakra with a chakra a charm on. But I've sold one, that's why there's only 6, in case anyone goes, "Oh, you said there was 7." Looks like I'm confusing the hell out of everyone. So the single crystal bracelets on offer today, £5. The ones with the crystal pendants are normally 12, they're a tenner today. And the ones with the chakra things on 8, they're normally 10. So just doing little offers for everyone today. And then I've got loads and loads of like charms that can get added to things. So I've got like unicorns, elephants, stars, butterflies, wings, angels, lotus. I've got letters, I've got star signs, like your star sign symbol. There's letters, there's handmade ones, there's goddess, Buddha, there's Christmas ones, Halloween ones. So loads of charms can be added. So you can just add a charm to a bracelet, you can add a charm to a keyring, you can add a charm to a necklace. So there's loads of different things. So if you have got crystals, know that there's loads of different things you can do with your crystals. But I get asked loads of questions about what type of things to sell. So that was the point of this live, was to come on and talk everyone through everything that's on offer, rather than me constantly posting pictures and people just getting confused about like what I'm posting and where it is. So I thought if I just come on and talk about the crystals, show you all what's going on, then if you're not sure, if there's something that you want and you're not sure, you can always get in touch. I can answer questions. I'm always happy to answer questions about any types of crystals. But as I said, there's some offers today, just put them on today. So you can get things made into necklaces, into keyrings, into bracelets. Everything's handmade, so everything's made to order. Everything's cleansed, everything's Reiki charged before you get it. So I cleanse everything, I Reiki charge everything. And everything comes with a little like description of what each crystal means. So it gives you a little bit more in depth. All popped in a little bag. I've got an order going out here. So all popped in a little organza bag with all the information and then sent out as well. Got these Palo Santo sticks, so these are good for saging, for cleansing. Just little sticks. Lovely smell to them. And they're just for like cleansing and saging yourself and your crystals. And, you know, when it's not a full moon, or if you just feel there's a little bit of negativity and you need to just up your energy a little bit, that is what you need to going through. And I think I've pretty much covered everything. Covered the bracelets, covered the necklaces, there's charms, there's keyrings. I can also do earrings, so make little like drop earrings out of crystals. So there's so much you can do with your crystals. So while I'm here, if anyone's got any questions, let me know. If anyone wants to know about anything, let me know. And if anyone wants to purchase anything, those special offers are all there for you today for being here. So you can get your bracelets, and if you want something custom made, just get in touch. As I said, now the post offices are open and I can start getting to places. I can start making things again and sending things back out. So if you've got any questions, drop them in. Even if you've just got a questions about crystals and chakras in general, throw the question in. If I can answer it and I can help, I will in some way. I don't know why I've got Disney music on in the background. I don't think they have that on QVC, do they? I have it on mine. QVC. I don't think there's anything. I also have bigger pendants that can be put on chains as well. So there's like a big angel wing pendant and also like a moon pendant, and they can be added, crystals can be added onto them. They don't really go on bracelets because they're quite big, but they can do a keyring. They can be done as well. So there's loads of different things you can do with crystals, isn't there? I know a few girls have bought my crystal and chakra workshop, so if anyone does want to know more about crystals, there's a workshop there that you can purchase just to go and have a little look. Or you can just drop me a message or drop me a comment, and I'll always answer the question. I'm not going to say, no, I will not answer the questions going forward. So hopefully this has been useful. If you think of a question like another day and you're like, oh, I should have asked that the other day and I wondered what that was, or you think, can I have a closer look at something? I can always take a picture, send you the picture of it, do a little video of something a little bit closer. Some of these charms might be some of the ones people might want to look at. So if I just take some of these out. So these like bullet charms, as I said, they come in so many different. And obviously each crystal has a different meaning to it. It has a spiritual meaning, has an emotional meaning, has a physical meaning. You know, there's reasons behind every crystal. Every crystal can help on an emotional and a mental and a spiritual level. And your intention, what you put into the crystal, is what matters. So And you'll always know, you might be drawn to a crystal for a reason. Someone might buy you a crystal, you might know what crystal you want, or you might have a certain issue that you need some type of crystal magic from, and that's where you can choose which crystal compares or relates to that thing that you need help with, or one of your chakras might feel a little bit out. Normally if your chakras are out, you'll know because you'll feel a bit out of sorts and not really too sure. Then it might just mean you might need a little bit of a rebalance, a little bit like when your car needs to get its tyres done because it's out of balance a little bit. We as people can just get out of balance as well. So yeah, so that is the crystal shop. That is the QVC of crystals for tonight. So while anyone's on now, if anyone's got any questions or comments, drop them in on the live. If you watch this on catch up and you go, oh, I've got a question, drop it under the video, or drop me a message if you want to. And if anyone wants to grab anything on the special offers or wants anything made for someone as a gift, Christmas, I know Christmas is not coming, I'm not talking about Christmas, but I'm just saying it's only a popular time. People will come on and they'll buy gifts. So if there's something that you like the look of, or you want some advice on something on crystals, feel free to drop a little comment in, drop a message. The little crystal tumblestones can be made into packs as well. So if I've made packs for people who've wanted a new career, or people who've wanted, abundance into their life, or grief, or love, or anything like that. All the crystals can be made into a little pack. Kind of like a nice, just like little unique gifts to give people as well, aren't they? To just give something a little bit different, isn't it? Something a bit more personal as well as you're going forward. So I hope this has been useful. Drop your comments or your questions in. I'll answer them while I'm here. Sorry I was a little bit late coming on, but okay. If you watch this on the replay and you feel you've got a question, or later on you just get a question, or in a few days you get a question, drop it in. I'll always answer it. But yeah, if anyone wants to grab anything, let me know. I'll pop some pictures up on the page after I've done this video, so you can see things a little bit closer and you can have a little bit of a better inspection of things. I'll do like a little video going forward of all them. But yeah, thanks for joining me tonight. Hope it's give you a little bit of an insight into all the things that are available. Get in touch if you want anything, and I can post something out to you now that we're up and running with the post office and everything like that. Well, have a blessed night, everyone. Stay happy, stay safe, stay smiley, and thanks for joining me.